And we are starting. Welcome to London Adventure with Bodies. Welcome to our online class about bodies, which we are creating together, especially with Marcia and Jenny, which are our hosts in London on Body Class. And all people who are here from different countries. People are here from like Slovenia, Switzerland, England, Hungary, Croatia, Germany, Australia, Mexico, from France. Welcome everybody. What is possible in this 1 hour? What can we create in this 1 hour? What can we create with bodies? Yes, I can mute Bernadette. Okay. So, Jenny, Marcia, can we unmute you?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So we can unmute first everybody so everybody can say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, and I'm going to mute you all now and unmute Jenny. So these online classes like we have at the moment, especially when it's from different countries, you can perceive the energy, how we are communicating. Like people are different countries. I'm in Slovenia at the moment, in the middle of the Europe, if you don't know where is Slovenia. So people are all over the world and they are listening at the moment, like Australia, Mexico, Europe. And like, what can we create with the bodies is main question. And also we can ask, what are bodies? What if bodies are something else that we think?
Yeah.
And also one question is, what if embodiment is something else that we think? So what is embodiment? And like how we see bodies, how we see embodiment, how we see creation with the bodies, it's much on autopilot. When you ask, you know, we didn't ask these questions in the past. So we bought into the bodies what they are, and embodiment what it is, and life is what it is. So we have like some kind of opinion, point of view, that this is what it is, like what most people live, that's life. So what is statistically true? What is statistically true? That's true also for me. So wherever you are creating your life from this, what other people are living, somebody would like to join us from Spain also. So I just, wherever you are creating your life, can you get at how much we are on autopilot?
Yeah.
We think that we all have the same life, like similar bodies, similar possibilities. Hola, Elena. Similar possibilities with bodies. And what if that's not true? So everywhere you are living your reality with body of other people, would you like to uncreate and destroy that?
Yes.
And one question which I use on these classes, especially on the beginning of body classes, is what future would you like to create with bodies? This is the main question, because if you are not the choosing, if you are not choosing, if you are not creating future doesn't show up. We need to ask also for the change on the planet. Some number of people need to ask for different future, and also to commit to total changing, which creates that future. So that future can be created. So what future would you like to create with bodies? And what is your reality with bodies? What is true for you with bodies? What are you choosing with bodies? A lot of people have a lot of limitations with bodies. So we can't change anything with bodies. Bodies are weak and bodies are stupid. And a lot of people who are here, already know that it's not true, and you are looking for something else. That's why you are also on this body class or this online class, and you are looking for more body classes because you are looking for something different. You know that something different is possible. And what if it's about choice? And what if we can create that? I was exploring, like, I can change things with bodies to people who live totally different reality with bodies than me. I can do it very fast. And I was asking myself, what is that? How can I just change things? Like, I can do just like this, and I can change something with bodies. And this is just example. Or on the classes, we change like something what is for this reality impossible to change or to heal. Like most of the things are not possible to change or to heal. But on the classes, especially on body classes, we change it in few seconds. Really, it's super fast, and these body classes at the moment are miracles. Like all the time, every minute of the classes, we change so much, especially on these access consciousness classes. Like what is happening now on body classes was never possible before, and it couldn't be ever before so fast, so easy to change anything. And this is future. I'm showing you possibility. This is the future which we can create, so we can change everything with bodies very quickly. And also on body classes, especially now, it was never so good like now on these body classes. Really, we changed a lot on this planet. You open to conversation with body, you open to talking with body, you open to space of communion with your body, so you can listen to your body, you can enjoy with your body, and you open to total different embodiment when we are not working anymore on problems, because life is really not about solving problems, and life is not about solving problems with bodies. It is much more like what most people are living, like solving problems with life and body is just one small dot of life, one small, like 100% of life, or like most of the life is waiting for us. And we don't need to stop more on that small dot, like small point. This is where this is life of the most people. Like they are trying to have the same life all the time. They are trying to have life from others, what others are being and doing. And it's about surviving. It's about surviving, and it's about solving problems. So, and many of you or some of you are here maybe interested in solving problems, but really embodiment and bodies are something else and something much more than that. And we can just ask, what is that? What is that about bodies that we don't know yet? That we can't even imagine yet, we can't predict yet, we can't explain. What is that? And this is through creation and also creation. But this is through creation. is when we create something what never existed before on the planet. True creation is when you create something totally new. True creation is when you don't have idea what you are creating. True creation is crazy creation. And when you ask for beyond, when you ask for beyond what you thought is possible, it's much easier creation. It's really about light. It's very light. It's a lot of ease. It's very fast, and it's a lot of magic. Because when you are asking for something logical, when you are asking just to solve some problems in your life or in your body, you are still in the computer, like in the predictive reality. You are still in the same life. You are still in life of other people. So when you ask for miracles to show up, for magic, when you ask for something what is like beyond and beyond your imagination to show up with bodies, with other people, in business, with the planet, and you can ask that now, that like to show up everything beyond what you can even imagine, with bodies, with your body, with people, in business, in relationships, and with the planet. And when you truly ask for crazy life, it's starting to show up. And it's very easy, it's simple. So we don't need to work on ourselves. Like some people think we need some more years to work on ourselves, or at least few months, at least few classes. Really choose impossible, and you are going to create like with totally big things. Like few months ago, maybe 3 months ago, I asked how can I be at home only 1 week per year, and it was crazy question, and I couldn't just ask that. I couldn't just ask that. Something was missing. So, and I also knew that if I ask that, that's going to happen. Whatever you ask is going to happen, and this is what we are also practicing on the classes. If you come on to our body class, it's like when you ask, universe start to work. When you ask, it is starting to be created. So I was really aware what I'm asking for. Am I really asking that I'm going to be only 1 week per year, like at home? So I needed to add only if it's with total ease. No, universe, only if it's with total ease. So we have a deal, universe. So I added only if it's with total ease. Like I'm not choosing that. If it's not with total ease. Okay,
Yes.
because it can be really hard to travel all the time. Yes, Jenny, do you have a question?
Yeah, I do. Because when you were saying asking and when you were saying questions, there's such a different energy to it. Do you mind talking a little bit about the difference between a question and a real question and a question and a real ask?
Like I'm not sure what you are asking. Like for me, to ask and the question is the same thing, but we can use questions differently. Like you can ask and you can be a question. So can you explain more? Are you asking something else? No.
No, it's more it's more the different energy of the question. I know we sometimes actually have a statement with a question mark at the end, which actually is not a real question.
Yeah.
And then I know we have questions. There's actually a real question, and we are actually asking the universe. And then there's this question that you had now when you were talking about that you only want to be home for 1 week and a month, and that extra expansive energy to it. Where do you tap into that?
Okay, so one questions are for awareness, and like how am I using access tools like being a question or how to ask? I'm using it really with the presence and energetically. I'm not interested in theoretical use. I can't theoretically use the tools, not with, I'm like being the tool. And also this is what I'm showing up to people on the classes, how to be that. And when you ask something, you are already the change. And one big thing, like how to create or how to ask, is that you are the part of the question. You are being the question, and you allow yourself to be total changing, which you need to be to create that with total ease. And also, you allow yourself to be that as much as possible at the moment. So you are being that, like most important in the question, like in the creation with the asking for, is you are being that. You can receive, like Gary said, you can receive only what you allow yourself to be. So when you are asking for something, you are not praying and waiting for that. You are already that. So this is why I needed to add only with total ease, because I was already that, and it wasn't so nice energy just to travel all around, like just to be 1 week per year at home. So I needed to add, and when I added, I could be that, I could choose that. And like it was already done. And also energies here, it also doesn't need to be done, you know, it doesn't need to be created. Your energy of that, even if it doesn't show up, and it doesn't need to show up physically in your life. And a lot of times you can like create also by avoiding that. You know, people are creating with, how much of your life are you creating with avoiding? Can you get that energy, everybody? Can you ask that? So ask in your space, how much of your life are you creating by avoiding? But it's maybe hard to ask that now because you're in different energy now. But okay, so would you like to create in the store everywhere you are creating your life by avoiding things, which you always create what you avoid? Yes, everybody? Right, I'm not doing that for the online shows voicemails. So to create with avoiding, you need to like avoid having money or avoid having so much classes and people. Like, I have enough. Like, universe, can you stop, please? Really, it's too much. It's too much of classes, too much of magic, too much of people. This is how to create. It's the opposite than we think. And if you pray for the classes or something, if you are working too much on creation, can be from the energy of luck. So the most important thing then is like the position from where you are asking. From the energy from where you are asking creates the biggest difference. Mm-hmm. And also when I'm having classes, when I'm a facilitator, also I could show you can show you if you ask me questions. I'm asking I'm like looking to the energy of the question. Where are you? Not to the what you asked verbally. And I need to know the energy because it's different energy. Like when people are asking for awareness, or when they are asking for conclusion. So like my work is that people don't have more conclusions after the class, so they have more awareness, and it's different energy. So I always need to ask what they are truly asking me. And also in the creation, you need to ask yourself, in which energy are you being when you are asking? So you need to be like, if you would like to create something, you need to be energy that is already done. And that's how it can show up. You can receive that. So everywhere you are holding yourself back or waiting for things to show up instead of being like it already showed up, would you like to uncreate it for that?
Yes.
I triangle med for online showed voice. Yeah. Now it's much better energy. So questions, we can create this class together. Questions, do you have, Jenny, any more questions?
Well, I have loads of questions, but there might be someone else on here who actually have questions for you as well, who are interested in the class.
Who has a question? Any questions? Like Jenny, you don't need creation or the tools. You just need to show up. Your body is your best tool. So, any more questions? Who has a question about bodies, about creation, about London? You can ask about London, Marcia and Jenny, or how to have classes in London, or maybe if you can move to London.
Yeah, move to London, please. We want playmates.
Any more questions? Marcia, do you have a question? Can you say something? You can unmute, okay? Cool.
Yes, I did. Yes, the same as when you start speaking. I can sense the energy it goes more expensive. Can you share a bit more of that, please?
Yeah, I don't know what am I doing, and I'm so grateful for these questions. Like it's really like I didn't know what to speak about, and when you ask, it's opening a new space. And on classes, I'm always explaining this to people so they are better facilitators, because I'm interested to create more facilitators, like having your life, creating your life is being a facilitator of your life. So I'm always showing the big picture, what is happening, but also it's good when people ask questions, I can say more. And it's funny what is happening, like for all these classes, like how can I create all these classes? And also on the online classes, what is happening energetically? Or also people ask me, what are you doing on Facebook Live? Like, are you doing strong pulls when you are talking? Because they are like strongly pulls when I talk on, and I'm doing nothing, really nothing. All like also for these classes, which I have in different countries, almost every weekend, I have done nothing about that. I didn't create, like, I didn't, like, really. And one of the biggest thing is vulnerability. One is of the biggest thing, of the strongest thing for creation, is to allow yourself to be anything. And to be open to everybody and allow yourself to be close. Like this is the biggest pull. How to pull is to be close with people and at the same time expanded. So like you are close, you open. Like if you would like that people open to you, and this is what we are also doing on body classes, how to open with bodies. Open. You need to open. So when you open and when you are energy which stimulates that other people open to, and you are at the same time expanded, they slowly expand and they are invited to bigger energy. And practicing with the bodies, I have a lot of practice with the bodies. So when you practice it with the bodies, body processes and body classes are really opening you to that you are energetical with life, with the planet, with people, and also on distance. Like, and especially the way I'm interested in, the way I'm doing it is like you are energy with everything. You can't be theoretical anymore. Like I can't be theoretical. It's like I can't be like I can try and show you how boring can I be. Like when I'm speaking energetically, you can like you don't have a boring second on classes. Like there is nobody boring for 3 days, not for a second. Like it's like we are here, we are speaking together because it's energy, and we can ask for more of that. And one of the things how to be more of that, like one person also on this class on Corsica asked me, how can I like for the energy, how can I know more words, like which words to use? Because I can speak about the energy much more than other people. And one of the things is practice. Like everything what we are speaking now at the moment is a lot of about practice. You can open to it, you can ask now, but practicing it all the time is going to be better and better and better. And really it works or it's good only if you are living that, if you are having that all the time, not just that you have that ability. So being energetic with everything, that's totally different life than other people do. Like a lot of people are just in the head and they have zombie bodies, and some zombie bodies can be better than other people's bodies. So sorry zombies for this. Zombies, sorry for this. Hello, every zombies. So, and they are on autopilot. They are like robots, just going forward, and they have normal life. And what we are creating with these classes is like totally different embodiment, and everything is totally different. And what is showing up, like it's magic. We are really living in heaven. One woman told me during this body class in Corsica that after the class, the tree was moving. She was with the tree, maybe it's her new boyfriend. She was with the tree, like holding to the tree, and the tree was moving. Like she was in parallel reality. Whatever we are speaking here on this online class is like parallel reality to other people, what they are living. So this earth, new earth is always here. New possibilities are always here. And we are still trying to be normal. So everywhere you are still trying to be normal instead of being and living the new earth, new possibilities. Would you like to uncreate the soul that? Yes?
Yes.
I don't know that my short voice. And tree was moving, so it is possible that trees are moving all the time. And we don't see that. It's too inconceivable. And she saw it, like she touched the tree and tree was moving. And also it turned on her body. It was orgasmic for her body. She felt, she felt like dizzy, and also something in the body, like she had orgasm. So don't come to body classes.
So Harris, is there like a little short exercise that maybe you can share with us how we can have maybe a little bit more communion with our bodies already now?
Yeah, it's already happening at the moment, and like I can do it. I can't do it on purpose now at the moment. It's not the time, so it can show up during this online class. Like one of the things, but like I can share what is happening also on body classes, like especially what happened this weekend, but also the weekend before that. We have 3 days of body class, so it's 3 days of total change, and every day is totally different. They are like steps. So like people all ask me, we are today, like we are learning on second day opposite things than on first day, you know, and there is the third day. So it's like, and I can't give that in online class, you know. That's why it's 3 days, because more people have chance to be that change. Like if that's only 1 day, maybe it's possible only for 1/3 of the people. And where is the 3 days, it's like almost everybody open to different embodiment, total different embodiment, but there are still like some steps of it. And it's really simple. Everything is really simple, because everything is here all the time. Like all the possibilities, energies are here. We just need to open. Like, and how you open? You just open. Like you can allow your body to receive more, especially from the people here who are looking for a change, who are more energetical and open than other people. You can just open to them and allow yourself to receive from everybody here. Just open and allow yourself to receive. And allow yourself to be contribution to everybody here. On some online classes, it happened like, or at least on one, what was really good, we felt each other physically on a touch. We could touch each other on the distance. This is how good can we be connected energetically on distance. And everything is simple, like open your body, allow yourself to receive, be the contribution. It's too simple. Also connect now with the earth. Connect your body now with the earth. Allow your body to receive from the earth and be contribution to earth. Allow earth to receive from you. And this is all the time here. And this is just the beginning. You know, this is just starting point. When you do it and being that 24 hours 7 and asking for more of that, it's like what is possible is really unimaginable. We can't imagine that. What is possible as an embodiment is totally different when we think, and life is really not about solving problems and just to have okay life. We need to ask for the magic. We need to ask for more miracles to show up, like for more of life beyond our imagination. So, like, any more questions? Somebody, Lorelai, asked, I have difficulties going from being the energy of waiting for things to show up and trying to make them happen to being the energy of it's already showed up and it's being taken care of. I don't get your question, sorry. I don't get your question. Lorelai, can you speak? Hello.
Well, hi. Basically, it's what you were talking about just before, about things show up when you are them already. And I think I'm at the point where I kind of understand that, but I have difficulties like being congruent energetically with my asks and my demands.
Really, you have that difficulty, or you are too good in that?
Aww.
What if you are too good? So what if you are too talented and too fast? So one thing is, okay, mute. We can mute you. So one thing is like, I'm not I'm talking just to her now, okay? But it's not, okay? I'm talking to everybody here. Like, you are too fast, too super talented, you know too much, okay? You are too fast, too super talented, and you know too much. And then you are in the question, why am I not creating? But like, you can imagine that we are also stupid sometimes. So like, you are still in seriousness of human reality. Okay, can you get that energy? Like, everybody is freezed now. Do you hear me? Everybody freezed. So I need to know if you are listening to me. Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, everybody freezed now when I was speaking this. So it was too big change. So it's like, you are super talented, you can create anything, you know everything, you are super fast. Okay? Do you get this? You have a lot of information, you can create everything, you know everything. And another thing is, you are still in human reality. You are serious about creation. You are serious about life. When you are thinking about money, you are thinking about creation, okay? About how to have enough money. Where are you still in the energy of other people, like other people, how they create? Do you get this energy? Like, we are super talented, but super talent works when we are free of this slowliness. Like, when did you make yourself slower? So it's like you are super fast bird, but you are still in the cage. Can we get that awareness that we are in the cage? That's why the mountains don't show up. Okay, it's not like, and it doesn't show up with the imagination or with the visualization of the mountains. Let's break that cage. And how can we break that cage today? Because I really don't have enough of this for this planet and for humanoids. How can we break that cage today? Is with a question, because we don't know what is that at the moment. It's not just a clearing statement. What do we need to be? What do we need to change now? What energy, space, and consciousness do we need to be now to break the cage or the jail? Like in the last access classes is a lot of about jail of this reality. So we are total creators. And one of the things what I also get awareness in the last months or also last weeks, last years, was I'm ready to die. Like, even if I die, now I'm choosing that, I'm big that, I'm creating that. When you allow yourself to die, when you are okay, even if you die, one, you are so beautiful in that car. Probably it's because of the car. Yeah, and Australia is a beautiful country, probably it's because of the Australia. So, okay, we forget what we are talking about. So, like, when you allow yourself to die, when it's okay, even if you die, nothing works on you anymore, no limitations, nothing, no point of views, like nothing from this reality works. Can you allow yourself, like what I'm choosing in my life now for some time is creation beyond everything what is at least normal. And I'm choosing that or I'm not interested in living. Like, I can die. Okay, I can die. Can you say I can die? Now, are you ready to die? Would you rather die than have a boring life? So when you say that, nothing works on you. Like, you are not in the cage anymore. Because everything, like from this reality, all these limitations from other people, they are much about survival, and everybody are afraid to die. Like, how many people do you know who have balls? How many people do you have around who have really balls? It's like 1% of the people, crazy percent. Like, and you can choose to have balls, or you can choose that nothing works on you. So you are not anymore in creating more or less or plus, minus, good, bad, worse, like right, wrong. You are beyond that. You are not here to create money for living. You are not here to create money for living. For how many lives are you doing that? For how many lives are you creating money for living? In how many lives have you died? So you really don't need to have another the same life like every life. Really, you don't need to. So wherever we are on the autopilot of having the same life, so we are getting older and we are creating enough money for survival, so we are looking for the good way to get away from this life, and at the same time we are afraid of dying. Would you like to uncreate the slow death? Yes, right. So how much more can we ask for beyond of that what other people are living, and how much more can you get awareness how much did we both into other people's lives? And this is what changed also during the body class. This how am I doing body classes? I'm showing to people it's not about just their body and just their life. You have limitations. If you are creating your life, if you are creating only with your body, it's very limited. And this is where we have problems. You can have problems only if you would like to create your life. This is how problems show up. And if you would like only to create your body, this is how problems show up. That's not true. That is what we picked, what we bought from others. They are doing that. It's not about you. It's not about your story. It's not about your body. It can't be. Nothing is separated. Your life is not separated from anything. Your body is not separated from anything. If we took one element from the earth, your body is not existing anymore. Your whole planet, you can only create the future for the whole planet, not just your future, because your future does not exist. Just your future does not exist. You can create only future for the planet. So wherever we are asking, like in the energy of our own life, our own body, it's like limited. It's like with the limitations, separations, problems. And when we are asking with the energy with whole planet, this is how magic show up. Magic can show up only when you open to everything, when you allow yourself to be whole planet. This is magic. When you are separated from the planet, when your body is separated from the planet, there is no magic. It's only the stupidity. So you can ask only for the planet and you can be that. And this is when you ask for the planet, and like I was telling you about my personal also asking, but I'm asking from that energy. Like I'm only interested in that. I'm only interested in the change. on every class. I'm not coming to another city if there are not enough people who are willing to change. If they are there just for some classes, like to go on classes, I'm not interested. I'm interested to create, to work with people who are interested in change. This is my life, and we are changing whole planet. And when you are asking for whole planet, you are being that. You allow yourself to be that. And that energy creates a lot. You are allow yourself to be that. That asking for whole planet, that's you. You are being that. And you know what is creation? Like we both from this reality, a lot of creation is about working and trying to do on something. It's like, what if creation is about receiving gifts for what you allow yourself to be? What if creation is about receiving gifts for what you allow yourself to be? So when I'm asking for the whole planet, I'm being that. Try to ask for whole planet to be the change, and try to be balls of change, to have that balls, to be total changing, which creates that, to be commitment to that, to be committed to that. Try this, and when you allow yourself to be that, everything is gifting you. Whole the planet is gifting you all the time. Everything is gifting you. Universe is gifting you. What if creation is receiving gifts for what you allow yourself to be? And everything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and solve that? Everywhere you are still trying to figure it out or trying to be as humans who would like to uncreate and solve that. Yes, yes, it's your yes, it's your life. You need to say yes.
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 Right around when bad online shows boys in the arts. Can you say yes
Paris,
one
I have
again,
a
once
question.
again? Yes. Yes, one? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't.
Um,
There is no way back.
like you mentioned the vulnerability a few times, and I mean, I can get the sense of the communion with earth and communion with everything I touch and the orgasmic energy in the body. In terms of vulnerability, it just seems so, I don't know, so abstract that I sometimes felt like my whole heart is melting, but it's so uncomfortable that I could perceive that I actually would build up a wall and suddenly just solidify and get out of it. It's almost like if you open yourself that much, it's almost like I'm gonna disappear, and
Yeah.
I'm afraid of.
Yeah. Can everybody receive this energy? Okay. She showed you possibility. You can receive. We are learning together. And also, what you are talking about, it's a gift. It's a gift. And yeah, it's like you are going to disappear, and it's totally different
Like
embodiment.
Lucy.
Yeah, it's totally different embodiment. So, like what I have in your, what I got from your energy, you are okay with that. With that, I don't get that. Maybe you are trying to have a problem here. Do you have a really question?
Yes.
Have a problem with this, or you are trying to have a problem?
A real question. I guess the real question is how do I stay with that energy and not back off? I think I've had a taste of that energy, but
Yeah.
I like to have it
Like,
more
yeah.
all the time. At the same time, I walk away from it, thinking that's too weird, too spacious, that I wouldn't know how to function in everyday life.
Okay. And yeah, and one of the things is you are too much. What you were talking about is about too much. And
Possibly, yeah.
we can share to people when you are too much, that's more of you. And you can ask for more of too much.
Okay.
And yeah, and one of the things is what we do, we contract instead of expand. When we are creating something what is too much or unknown or new, a lot of times we contract, and it's less comfortable when we contract. It goes worse. So when you are overwhelming, when you are too much, expand. We need to expand. So, and all people here, can you just remember this when too much is going to happen or you are going to be overwhelming, you need to expand. And there is some like autopilots or autoresponder of this reality is to contract. You know, we learned from like during this life when something was new happening or a change or an energy, we contracted. Now when an energy or change is happening, we need to expand more. So if you expand more, is it better?
It is better. It is also turning on the energy of I think it's almost like a sexual energy, and like that tingly. And it's almost like the body's melting. And also then the doubt comes in and go, oh my God, how am I gonna work with that? How am I gonna you know that I work as a dentist. How am I gonna touch my patient with that?
You are not going.
I guess it's a fear of being different.
Yeah, like Juan was
What
on
did
a.
you say?
Yeah, I didn't say anything. You didn't hear me. So Juan was on the advanced
Okay.
body class in Australia, and we were working
Yeah.
together a lot. So that's why you can understand her. What is happening in your life? How was this like? How was this like 10 days for you? 10 days? Was it 10
It's
days?
been very interesting. I did a bars class, and the energy directed me to read the Gentleman's Club, a section in Gentleman's Club to a gentleman, and it's all about hard-ons. And my participant's face just turned bright red. And he said it's really weird because you're a female and you're reading a chapter about hard-on. I'm like, this is the chapter that the energy is directed to. And I felt that his sexual energy really just increased. And I felt that I started to build a wall between me and him, as if I can't, like, it's just completely wrong to receive that. And I want to shy away from it. That's what I noticed. And that's I also noticed that when the same energy happens in myself, I would like that I could have it maybe a little bit more. The more classes I do, I can have a little bit more, and a little bit more. But there's always a threshold that I'm like, if I go over that, I'm just gonna be too crazy.
Yeah, too crazy.
Or
Yes.
like people will find out how crazy I am.
Yeah, it's like we didn't understand the words so much what you were talking about, but we got the energy. And
Okay, good.
like what you are creating now, it's probably like you are going to ask, how can I stop myself? So this is the good question. Like, but it's a good thing, you know, when you ask like, how can I stop myself? You are asking for being more crazy. This is what I'm talking about. It depends from which energy you are asking. You are not asking for the lack of creation. How can I create more? You are asking, how can I stop this? From the crazy energy. So when you ask now, how can I stop this, is going to show up even more. Do you get this?
Okay.
This is about, and
Okay.
this is all, I'm saying also this to other people. It's about energetical creation. It's more than just words. You know, you can, in words you can ask for opposite, but it's the energy. Like, I'm going to crazy, I need to stop this, and universe is sending you more of this because you are saying this energy.
So you're asking me to ask how do I stop this energy, or how do I stop resisting it?
No, it's like maybe you are going to ask, how can I stop this? But it's also a joke. But it's going to work even better if you ask, how can I stop this? Because you are asking from the crazy energy, it's going to show up even more. You are not asking from the lack of it.
Yeah.
You are asking from the abundance of energy, so you are creating even more.
Okay.
How can I stop
Okay,
this?
cool.
How can I stop this? Like, you can try like to create more money in your life. You can try to not to ask for the money. Say to universe, like, be pissed off and say, it's enough, universe. I have really enough. Can we stop this? I don't have any more banks in my country to put the money. Can you stop this, please? Universe, I'm really pissed off. This is the asking for more money. Not the praying for the money like people know. You need to be pissed off, and that's how you are creating more and more and more. And also ask for the money problems. Do you know that people have problems with the money? So you need to ask for to have a problem with the money. You can ask also from that energy. Universe, can I please also try to have money problem? Like, you are too rich, you can ask from that energy, but also you can ask from to have money. It's also a joke, but you can ask to have money problem, like problem with the packaging of the money. Do you know that money problem? Maybe you know because you are a dentist. I'm joking, but
What?
like, I'm saying that also to other people. Do you know that other problem, like packaging the money problem? That's money problem. Like, it's crazy for the most people because most people have money problem, like lack of money. So how much can we ask? Like, not how much, but what if you can ask to have bad money problems, like holding the money
Like
problem?
you don't know how to count.
Yeah, you
You
don't know
have so
how to
much.
count, and you don't know where to put it. Like
I have that.
yeah, like I asked that few months ago, and it was already created. It already showed
Wow.
up in my life, especially in Turkey. In Turkey, it is a lot of money for less euro money. It's a lot of money. So in Turkey, you need to carry money like this. So it's already happened in my life. Just
Oh,
ask, and
cool.
it can show up very fast. So, but really, like this energy which you are creating at the moment,
Uh-huh.
like, you can all get this energy. You don't need to ask for anything. Like, you can ask just for something. Like, also with these body classes, all these body classes were created without asking, like something like that. uh, Everybody asked me to come, and all the classes like were just done. Like, we had all the classes created, and then after all these classes were already created, I asked myself, where would I like to go? You know, I asked myself, where would I like to go? I can also choose where to go. Like, not all these people and the universe for me. And and it was not logically, I wasn't thinking, it was not cognitive or something. I just chose London and Australia. And then, like, 2 weeks after that, Marcia asked me to come to London, and Australia is still in the creation. It's not yet. We don't know yet when it's going to happen in Australia, and you are also in Australia, so it's really interesting. Yeah, you can ask really for small things because you are already creating big things. You know? Can you get it?
I'm still doing my head in. I'm still getting my head in about, like, you ask for a problem.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so you're pretty much asking for how can I have more of a problem of having too much, whether it's sexual energy or money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but whatever you do, whatever you ask works now. You have been on advanced body class with me, you know. One was on advanced body class with me last weekend in Australia, 10 days ago. So whatever you are asking from this energy which you are now, it works. Like it's whatever you say, it's more magic. You can't stop this machine anymore.
Yay, how does it get better?
There is no past. Like you can't go back.
Cool.
Yeah.
I won't go back.
Yeah.
How can I speed up?
Yeah. So what is possible now?
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you, Juan, for your contribution. Anybody else? Yeah, thank you. Anybody else with a question?
There's a question in the chat.
Yeah. Jenny? Yes?
There's a question from Donna in the chat. She's asking about how you go about being the magic.
Probably we already answered that question. Probably we already answered that question with all this what we are talking about.
Okay.
It's really not cognitive. It's like you don't need to know the tools so good verbally. It's more about allowing yourself to be the energy of that. And it's like we can't describe what is the magic. What is magic? You can be that, and whatever you be as a magic is always just a starting point of much more. Much more. And one of the good things is also to acknowledge your creation at the moment, that you are already that. Like we don't acknowledge our creation, we don't acknowledge what we are in present. How much more can you see you? Like I can see you, we can see you. Can you see your beauty? And it's like, it's very simple. It's really very easy. Just allow yourself to see you, to acknowledge you. Any more questions?
There is one more.
Where?
Says from Kari, how can I make a quantum leap with access?
Yeah, I don't understand that question. What is quantum leap?
I asked her. She says to go faster.
Yeah, okay, to go faster.
In her life, yeah.
Where is that to go faster? To go faster?
She sent me in Portuguese.
Ah, okay, to go faster. Like, This question is probably from predictable creation, predictable reality, like from linear creation. It's like also when you are doing the access classes, you think you are going linearly, so you think you are creating something like on the way, but it's like life is totally something else. Like it can be really fast. It can be really fast. So like we are talking during this online class. It's a moment. It's in a moment. You can create more in one moment than in few millions of years of lives. Just in one moment. Really. And it doesn't need to be step by step. Like what I know, we are really getting over of the step by steps, and we are really getting over on working or on ourselves. And I'm very grateful for that. We are getting over that. We are not anymore, or it's changing on the planet. We are not going to work on ourselves. Or you don't need to work on changing yourselves. Why would you change yourself? You can get awareness of your creation, everything what is present in your life. You created, and you can change what you would like to change or what doesn't work for you anymore. But it's not that you need to change you or change anything. Everything is just an interesting choice. Your life at the moment is interesting choice. It's not good or bad. It's fucking interesting choice. It can be stupid, interesting choice without judgment, but it's like, it's just a choice. Can you acknowledge that your life is a choice, it's creation, it's not good or bad, and you don't need automatically to change it. Like people on my classes, when they ask a question, if I work from the energy that they need to change that, I don't get any awareness, I can't facilitate them. I say energetically, wow, interesting choice. How do you do that? What can I learn here? Like everything is just an interesting creation. It's not good or bad. It's not limitation. It's like creation. How can you do that? You can ask for your life now, for your body, for you. How can I do that? How good am I if I can create this? Like also total manipulator maybe of yourself, but okay, how good am I if I can create this? What if my life is just interesting creation? So everywhere you are against your life, or what hiding you are using that you are not aware of the creation you are, the creator you are, would like to uncreate the soul that. We are like using judgments of ourself, our life, or we don't like our life, so we don't see that we are creating that. And what you are judging, you can't change. So we are holding that life with avoiding awareness of our creation. So everything that is, we would like to uncreate and destroy. Yes? So how much more can you stop being pathetic about your life? Everything that is, we would like to uncreate and destroy. Yes? Right. So it can be really fast with access. Like now in 1 minute, we maybe had more change than you can have on 10 classes. You can go to 10 classes and you are not going to change this. And now you can change it. So it's also about choice. And somebody asked from Tahiti, hello Tahiti. I can now announce a body class on Tahiti. Is anybody interested in body class on Tahiti? So do you know where is Tahiti? Everybody here? It's in the middle of Pacific Ocean. Hello Mihiani. And she's on Tahiti now. Are you on Tahiti now? Okay. We are going to have body class on Tahiti in the middle of Pacific Ocean. Okay? On the 6th of January 2018. And we are going also to ask people from all the world to come to Tahiti and also to be there for New Year holidays. So sell your house, come for a New Year to Tahiti, and we are going to have their beyond body class, like total changing with the earth, with planet, with bodies, beyond of the beyond. Really, it's magical. Tahiti is magical. You can Google the pictures, the photos, and people there are magical mostly. And also, like for New Year, like a gift to yourself, a gift to your body, and a gift to a planet. And there is also like 2 more months for that, something like that, or 3 more months of time. So you can ask now to go to Tahiti with total ease to create your life. So these few $1,000, euros, pounds, like are nothing for you. So how much can you ask more than $10,000? It is really a small money. Can you ask for that, everybody? So the $10,000. Oh, Jenny is awakening. so $10,000 are small money. Okay, can you ask for that now, everybody? Everything that doesn't allow that to show up in your life, you can create the story, right?
Yes.
So choose Tahiti body class. And first go to London so you can create Tahiti. You can first come to London body class because it is going to be faster to create Tahiti body class. And also Tahiti body class is going to be step forward even more. Okay, so what is the question? How can I receive? I would like to reconnect with my body. I know my body say many things to me, but how to receive? You know that people are asking things which they are good at this. They have a problem. We create a problem where we have a capacity. So we are not using our capacity. So how good Mihani or Iorana, how good are you with bodies that you are not acknowledging or you are hiding because it's too good? How good are you? So how much in your life are you trying to learn from others instead of learn from you, from your energy, like following your energy? You know, how much of your life are you trying to learn from others? And how much can you ask more, and I'm saying this to everybody, for your unique way, for your unique space, unique way of connecting, creating communion with the body. Your way is the only true way. Nobody can show you this. Your way is only your way. And on body classes, we are working on some limitations, but only you can have your way. And you can do that. How much are you not acknowledging the magic you are? Like, how many people around you have this? And you are counting your life on some other things, like how good are you? But it's like, acknowledge the space, the energy you are. Acknowledge your magic. This is the true treasure. This is the wealth. This is the abundance. the energy you are is abundance. They don't have this, they can't buy it. This is a gift you are, and you are a gift to a planet. Can you acknowledge what gift to a planet you are by being here? Can you acknowledge that you are changing thousands lives at the moment with your presence? And it's too much, yes, I know it's too crazy. You need to hide it from yourself, so it's easier for you to eat hamburger, you know, so you can have peace by eating. Everything this is, would you like to anchor in the soil that? Yes? Everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, receive this, everybody, it was for everybody. Also, right and wrong, bad, yes. And Elena is already asking, how can I sell my house? Probably she's already coming to Tahiti, Elena from Spain. If you have a house, like sell a house and go to all the classes. And also my advice is to sell a kidney. Like if we have 2 kidneys. So for access classes, for body class, you can sell a kidney, because on these classes we are going to create a new one. You know? And also with all these classes, if you sell a house, with all these classes, you are going to be such a magic that everybody would like to give a house to you. So you are going to have houses all over the world. So, like, it's just a suggestion. Sell a house, go to all the classes, and you are going to have hundreds of houses on whole planet. Like, everybody would like to have you. Everybody is going to say, come to my house. Like, and also if you sell the kidney, like, it's so easy to create a new kidney. Come on. We can make a business from creating and selling the kidneys. So everything this brought up, would you like to uncreate the story? Yes? Yes. And everything is still slowing down yourself, or everywhere you are limiting yourself, so you are still like exploring how to be normal or mediocre. Like everywhere you are still holding your back, so you can still be in the 90s. Would you like to uncreate this or that? Yes? It was so beautiful in the 90s, but now it's time for new things. Thank you, everybody. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 9 shows, boys.